by looking at them, it isn't really that obvious to tell. So we take a feeder sample from the tail and send it out for DNA testing. Once we get our results back, we take our penguins around the left flipper if it's a boy, and around the right flipper if it's a girl. Of course, girls are always right. And if you do see some penguins with the same coloured tag on but on opposite flippers, then they are a married couple as such. And pretty much all of our penguins here do have someone to snuggle up to at night, which is pretty cool. And it is basically true penguins mate for life as well, but I will admit we certainly do have our fair share of squabbles here in captivity, but they're generally pretty loyal to one another. And the average life expectancy of these penguins in the wild is only around 6 or 7 years, so not all that long. However, most of our penguins here are quite old, retired penguins. Some sitting around 16, 17, and our oldest penguin has actually just turned 22 last month, so almost triple life expectancy. So I guess what we're included is a guaranteed meal. They can last quite a bit longer, actually living out their lives. Actually, our boyfriend's quite a bit younger than her too, so that just really keeps her young. The special one in the pool there, Marty, she's got some very interesting swimming techniques. She's our newest addition and she's got a paralysed left flipper, so she's very good at doing the barrel roll under the water and very good at swimming around in circles as well. So we just recently got her trained to feed in the water, so it's quite good to see her swimming with everyone else. You going to come have a couple more? You want to come grab this one over here? Of course, if you would like to see these guys in the wild, there is a small town just further south of here called Oamaru. You can see them in their natural living environment. And the best time of day to see them is usually around dusk. They spend all day out at sea and only really come ashore to breed and nest. So a lot of people think that penguins are not swimming because of this behaviour, but they don't really sleep at all. They just have little micro sleeps or naps frequently throughout the day, and they'll do this whenever they want to. You've given up on that, haven't you, Marty? Now, unfortunately, not all of the penguins are able to feed in the water, so I might make my way up onto the beach now. If you folks downstairs would like to make your way at the top, either side of the stairs will bring you up to the land viewing area, and we'll come and take the rest of these guys waiting patiently for their dinner. Squirt, you're a water feeder, get out of here. She knows better. They try to pull the wool over my eyes. So if they can go swimming in this pool for their food, I'll certainly make sure that they do so. Here you go, Lincoln. Some just need a little more encouragement than others. Here you go, Squirt. Stop talking about it and go and do it. One more fish should do it. There we go. Hi, Chick. I'll give you some tucker. This little penguin next to me, Chick, is one of my more unique cases. She was hit on the back of the head by a boat. And she does have paralysis on the left-hand side of her tongue as a result. So with Chick, we just get the head of the fish into the right-hand side of her mouth there, and she can swallow the rest from there. She's also quite fussy about what she eats as well. If the fish is missing an eye or a scale or isn't quite complete, she will reject it until I get everyone up to her standards. But yeah, definitely very fussy. Majority of them are quite fussy actually. So we are coming to the tail end of breeding season at the moment as well, guys, so if you're lucky enough you might hear the song of love, which sounds a little bit like a donkey or a baby crying. Not particularly attractive to us, but apparently it seduces these guys. This whole flipper flapping thing Chick does when she eats is a recent technique she developed. She started getting a few giggles from a crowd one day and it's sort of stuck since then. So I think it's more of an attention-seeking thing than anything else. Yeah, Blex. Good enough for now? Next to me here now I've got Obelix. She's fashionably late to everything, and all she wants from me is food. She'll just eat as much as she wants from me, and then she runs on back to bed. One more? No? Okay, bye. Predictable as ever. So they definitely have their individual personalities that makes them loads of fun to work with. Majority of them very cheeky, of course, as the blues are the cheekiest of the penguin species. So yeah, some of the internal stories I could tell you, I could be here all day, but yeah, looks like I've got some pretty fat and happy penguins. If you guys haven't seen, all these tunnels next to me here do lead through to their nest boxes. Just down the steps here, turn right, you can have a wee look into those. You might see a few of them looking really fat and scruffy at the moment, almost like fluffy chickens really. They are starting to molt, so yeah, they look a bit scruffy, but in a few weeks, if you were to come back, they look like they've been through the washing machine. You wouldn't even recognise them. They have a brand new coat of feathers. A couple of rockings and mohawks and a couple of vests and things from the large remaining feathers. You coming back for seconds, or are you not too sure? So we'll be up here for the next few minutes, folks. I'm just seeing if our bugger Uggs is coming back for more, but she looks pretty full to me. I do have a few leftovers if any of you guys are hungry. No? It's not too bad. You kids had your vitamins for the day? Oh, actually, sorry, I'm all out of those. But yeah, please do feel free to ask any questions, folks, while I'm up here. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoy the rest of the lovely day. Thanks very much.
It's not old. I'm surprised a lot of people at work.
Okay.